Hey everybody, my name is Scott. I'm with the Arizona Hot Tub Factory and they call me the Spa Man. I hope everybody is learning something from this video series that I've put together on how to wire a hot tub from the main panel all the way to the spa. In the first video that I did, I put a 60 amp breaker in the main panel. I used number 4 wire, and then I put a sub panel that had the ability to add more breakers. So if you wanted to build an outdoor kitchen or an outdoor entertainment center, you had the ability to do that in the future. In my second video, I showed you how to wire a GFCI breaker into that sub panel so that you could hook up your hot tub. Well, today I'm going to show you how to run those wires that came from the GFCI breaker and wire that into the hot tub. Now on the hot tub that I'm wiring today, underneath the top side is where the spa pack is found. So this is a pretty simple one. I'll have to take one side off of the hot tub, and then I can run the wires in and I'll wire it up to the pack. I'm going to do a fourth video that shows you how I fill up the hot tub and how I get ready to fire it so that you can have a great evening with friends and family. I hope everybody enjoys this video series, and I look forward to reading your comments in future videos. Okay, now we're up to wiring the hot tub. So you got 2 screws over here, one there, and that opens the door, and on the inside of this is the pack. And I'll show you how I go about doing that. Pretty simple. Screw falls out. I guess at one time it did have a key, but the keys always get lost, so we just use a couple wood screws. Okay, you open up the door, and on the inside is the pack. Okay, this one doesn't have a cover. Wonder what happened to that. Somebody must have been in here playing. Well, anyways, we're gonna hook up the wires. And this is a Balboa pack, pretty simple. I've shown this in my past videos. You've got your ground over on the side, your common is on the top, your black and your red. And that's pretty much all you gotta do to hook up this type of a hot tub. Okay, this is what they call seal tight or liquid tight. And this is what you're gonna run from the sub panel to the hot tub. This has 4 number 6 wires, and every one of them, the black, the red, the green, the white, all of them are number 6. So what you're gonna do is do not put any fittings on here yet, because you gotta get everything through the hole and then you gotta run it around the hot tub. So what you wanna do is get your seal tight, cut it to length, add 2 feet. Always add 2 feet. If you're a little bit of a worrywart, add 3 feet. But get your wire through the seal tight first. After that, number 6 wires, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna feed them into the hole like this. And then we're gonna pull it all the way around over to where the, where the pack is. Now the wire is gonna come from right there. It's gonna go all the way across. It's gonna go underneath the pump, and it's gonna go over there to where the pack is. So you will have to take the side door off to get to it if you're putting your wires in the back. Now, if you're coming in through the front or the side, up front, you can drill a hole right here and then run it straight to it. No big deal. You don't have to take any sides off. But since I'm going through the back of the hot tub, you've got to take the side off. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken the side off, ran my seal tight with the wires, and I'm going underneath the pump, and I'm going over to where the pack is. And I just got to get it close, and then I'll reach from the other side and pull it in. Okay, here's the wire. I'll pull it through a little bit farther, and then I'll put an end on it. Now I got to go to the box. Again, DeWalt box. These are probably the best. They seem not to break, and they seem to hold everything. We need a seal tight connection. This is what we use for the seal tight connection, or liquid tight, either way. So this is what we'll be using. Okay, so this is what they call a seal tight fitting. Pull this off, pull off the second one, like so. Put those right down there. You're gonna pull this part. Comes off. And take this part, you're going to slide all 4 of your wires through it, then you're going to pull it down. And you're going to take this part. This part goes in first. So you're going to have to fish the wires in there. It is kind of a tight fit, but they will go in. Get them in there. Come on, baby. Just like so. Okay, when you get down here, this has to go all the way in order to complete the seal tight. Okay, you don't want, and it twists. Once you got that, and this part comes in and you go like this. Pretty simple. No real tools needed. Okay, so that's how you'll do that part. Now you're going to need, it comes in a quantity of 2. It's made by Rigid, and they're called 1 inch by 3/4 inch, and it's a reducing washer. So you're going to need usually 2 to 4 of these. You'll usually need 2 here, and then you'll need 2 at the sub panel. Now, if you look at these rings, they'll squash together. They've got a little indent that goes up to where something can sit inside of here, and you got to put them in the right direction. So one way you'll have a little gap like that. If you flip them around, they tighten down. So you just got to realize that. And this is so that you can go like this, and you can get the nut right here, and you can tighten it down tighter. Okay, the reason why I use these, I'll show you next right here. Okay, when you look at the size of this, and you look at the hole, when you put it in there, it gets all sloppy. If you use the reducing rings, it makes a tighter fit, and it won't rip out. Now, it's not like somebody's going to be tugging on it, but we definitely want to keep it sealed. Remember, we're working with electric around water. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your first reduction ring, you're going to stick it on there, just like so. Push it all the way in. Then you're going to take this, you're going to stick that through the hole. And once we get it up to where we want it, we'll push it into place. Take the second reducing ring, stick it on there. Got to get all the wires in place. Once we got that ring on there like that, you got to kind of sometimes fish the wire, the ring back there. Now we got to get the nut on there. Once we got the nut on there, we just got to tighten it down. And you don't have to have gorilla hands when you tighten it down. Just get it so that it's snug. It's not like somebody's going to be yanking on this thing. Okay. And that's just about it. So I'll get it a little closer so you guys can see. I got that on the back side. I got the reducing ring right here. I got the other reducing ring right here. I got the nut right here, and then the wires come out. Now, I always leave my wires to where they almost touch this side because I want to take the wires and go around in a circle. It just gives me a little bit more room to work. That's all. Well, today I forgot to bring the right size wire cutters, but these still work. And that's all you want to do is strip back approximately, I want to say 3/8 to about 1/2 inch. And you do that on all 4 wires. Okay, I've got the hot wire, the ground, and the white all stripped. Now all these are number 6 wire. I'm running from the sub panel to the hot tub, number 6, because this system requires a 50 amp GFCI wiring system. Okay, first things first, we hook up the ground. The ground goes in the hole and goes right to the lug on the other side. Once it gets there, take our screwdriver, tighten it down. I always do the ground first. Okay, once we got that done, then we'll start with the top. Take our next wire, which is the white one. There again, we just curl them around. I find that that works the best. Stick the white wire in, take our screwdriver and just tighten it down. Pretty simple. Tight. Next one's the black. There again, just take it, curl it around. that in there just like that. Okay, once you got all the wires connected, this is the way it should look. This is just the way I do it. I've seen other people come through the Seal-Tight, through the connector, and they go right down to it. And they only live 2 or 3 inches of wire. If you ever make a mistake or you've got to cut off the end just to give a fresh end again, you start losing, space on the wire, and the wire is only so long. So this is just the way I've always done it. I always measure from here, I go across and I cut the wire. It's just something I've done. Or when I'm coming out of the Seal-Tight, I leave it about 10 to 12 inches. That usually accommodates just about any hot tub. But this is wired correctly. You got your ground over here, which is hooked up to the ground like on the outside. It goes through the pack. And then you start with the white, and then I go to the black, and I go to the red. And it is right there. You can see white, black, red. So pretty simple. Now we'll go ahead and put this side cover on this thing, and this is done for now. Okay, now we have the pack wired. So far I've showed you how to wire a main breaker, how to wire a sub panel, and I've showed you how to wire the hot tub. In the 4th video, I'm going to fill it up with water and show you what I do to fire it up. I hope everybody's enjoyed this video series and have learned something from it, and you guys can get your hot tubs up and running. And at this time, I'd like to thank all my viewers for showing up and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. For those of you that haven't subscribed, in the right corner it says subscribe. If you could hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, every time I post a video, it'll notify you. And with that, I'll see you guys in video 4. Have a great day, everybody.